Well, guys, it has been difficult. It really has been difficult. I have been suffering in silence the past couple of weeks. Cardi B's new album, Invasion of Privacy, came out, but it's rough. It's rough, and it's also rough because I don't feel like I can just out of hand dismiss it completely. I say that because Cardi B has some legitimately good lines in this album, and there were at least 3 songs that I could stand, one of them that I found myself actually kind of liking. That was weird. Yeah, I thought Be Careful was like oddly good, and then Ring wasn't terrible. It was a little boring, tightly written, very popish. And then Through Your Phone was interesting too because, wait, the lights look weird. Oh, okay, I look whiter. That's great. I look too white. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I look like in real life. That's, okay, gosh, actually I kind of do look like that. We're gonna fake this one. But it was interesting because all 3 of the songs that I like from her album were the ones where she was at some sort of disadvantage. So much of this album was just, hey, I'm great, hey, I'm awesome, hey, you bitches and hoes, you better watch out because I'm gonna steal your man. At least 5 times she threatened to steal some indiscriminate hoe's man. Never mind that she's engaged to Offset from Migos. But when she took the time to get vulnerable, even though in most cases she claims that none of these are actually her singing about her own particular life situation right now, they kind of sound more like the record label was like, hey, let's round this out with a little bit more introspection, shall we? Because Cardi B, if she's good at a lot of things, one of them is not introspection. And I certainly appreciate those songs about a sadder, more difficult situation that required some introspection. It helped round her out in my mind, but I still feel like that's not the real Cardi B. I feel like the real Cardi B is the one calling everybody a bitch and a hoe and making cryptic references to the Bloods. She actually said bitch 91 times on this album, and she referred to those hoes or you hoes 35 times. And oh my gosh, the references to fast cars and fashion brands, you felt like she was making most of her money just from shouting out Givenchy. Like 20 times at least she mentioned different fashion brands. So I say all that to say that I'm not necessarily a Cardi B hater out and out, but I really feel like she, like anyone, could have done better than some of the lines in this album. That being said, I want to share with you guys a couple of my favorites. And I'll say that my main purpose isn't about ridiculing her. It's just that I want you guys who are watching this video and those of you listening to her music to know that you can ask for more from your artists. They can put in more work, they can make better music, and you have the universe's permission to say, yeah, I'll pass. Actually, could I have a little bit more of this over here? Because as great as it feels to sing along with telling these hoes to stuff it, that doesn't make the world a better place. Animosity and putting other people down is not a good thing. Like, it's actually a bad thing. You can come to peaceful resolutions with even your enemies, and now I sound like some sort of social justice warrior. But I find it really disturbing when the people that we idolize are some of the most violent, angry, hateful sounding people out there. And you might say, oh, but she has her haters, like they started it. What exactly did all of these hoes who have no money, jobs, or men who will stay true to them exactly start? I mean, I don't really feel like they couldn't have done much. Cardi B, according to her album, is holding all of the cards and she's using it to kind of shove the faces of helpless people into the ground. But yeah, so let's jump into it. So in the song Get Up 10, she sings, I started speaking my mind and tripled my views. It's probably pretty close to accurate. Real bitch, only thing fake is the boobs. At least she's honest. I don't hang with these bitches cause these bitches be corny. And I got enough bras, y'all ain't gotta support me. I'd love to see how corny they can get because that was pretty corny. Where that bitch that was claiming she a threat, I'm putting a Louis Vuitton where her neck at. That's a high heel. She's threatening to stab this person in the throat with a high heel. Ooh, okay. Okay, so Drip was one of the songs that I liked absolutely the least by a lot. She says, came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. And that happens 4 more times every chorus, or like 4 times total. It's, oh my gosh, it's so mind-numbing. It's so mind-numbing. Shit on these hoes. She shit on these hoes. She took a dump on some hoes. Why? How would that even work? Anyway, in Bickenhead, that guap guap, get some chicken, guap guap, get some bread, guap guap, get some chicken, guap guap, get some bread. This is one of the lines that really felt wrong to me. She says, stupid hoe, unimportant, unattractive, unemployed. I don't know, I feel like in 2018, I would have hoped that more of us would have known better than to to bully people like that. Like, that's just cutting to the core of this person. And my gosh, if this person's so below your radar, why are you picking on them back? Like, why can't you just ignore them? Best Life had a pun in it that I thought was cringy in a sort of a funny way, and I kind of liked it. You need some Little Caesars pizza, I be hot and ready. Okay, cool, I see what you did there, I'll take it. In Moneybag, we hear, I said, bae, it's a snack, he said, it's an entree. With them pretty ass twins, you look like Beyonce. I don't know, like if I were Beyonce, I would take some serious offense at my two babies being compared to somebody else's boobs. Is it just the fact that there's two of them and that Beyonce happened to rhyme with entree? Oh my gosh, that's just cringy weird. And then we get to hear far more about her relation with Offset than we ever wanted to hear. Cardi put the pussy on Offset, Cardi or Cardi B brain on Offset. Oh. You're that couple. You're that couple. You're the couple who in high school was like making out in the back of the school bus or something, and everybody else is, I don't know, like that's, or doing who knows what in like the, ah gosh, ooh. But hey, the fact that you feel comfortable talking about that to all the rest of us, not only in this song, but like on every single song in this album, what did I just spend the last 40 minutes listening to? Why would anybody pay money to listen to somebody else talking about their sex life like that? I feel like this song is finally the song that broke the pop song professor. Here I am, a broken man, broken by the Invasion of Privacy album. I feel like my privacy's been invaded listening to this song. All right, moving on to She Bad. This was another guest artist for the chorus, but oh my gosh, it's terrible. Dat ass, 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 dat ass. She bad, 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 she bad. Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Fendi bag. Prada bag, Louis bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag. Guys. That moment when you can't think of anything to say, and so you repeat yourself like 15 times, and you also plagiarize Gucci Gang? What? Hey, there was somebody else who was singing about Gucci something that had a G in it. It was, oh, let's just go with Gucci bag. How's that sound? Yeah, let's just say Gucci bag over and over and over again. What? Through Your Phone, actually kind of a decent song. And then finally, I Do. She basically says that she likes her boyfriends that have been in and out of jail. And that's totally your preference. Go for it. But don't you think that you as a public figure have a little bit of responsibility as a role model to set an example for the audience you are very purposefully trying to reach out to? I'm not saying we shouldn't give people who have been in and out of jail a second chance by any means. But Cardi B, would you say that what you're saying here is who your young female listeners should strive to be like? I certainly hope not, because there's another line in the same song. Here's a word to my ladies. Don't you give these guys none. If they can make you richer, they can make you come. Basically, that's prostitution. Yeah, that's like literally prostitution. But what was I led to expect by the rest of this album, guys? What were you led to expect? What did you think? What do you think of Cardi B? What do you think of her album Invasion of Privacy? I can't forget one of my favorite lines from Bodak Yellow. I say I get the money and go. This shit is hot like a stove. I can't think of what's something that's hot that rhymes with oh. Stove. This shit is hot like a stove. Yeah, anyway. Doesn't take a lot of imagination or creativity to come up with some of these, but that's okay. She has some important messages to share. You do have to kind of look past a lot of other stuff to get there, but you know what? We'll see what happens. We'll see if it gets worse or better or stays the same. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you want to watch more videos with awful lyrics, check these out. You'll love them, I promise. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.